In the silence of my mind, I find us together in a way that words can never capture, and no one can ever truly guess the feelings I hold. I often think about us in moments when no one else can hear, but the emotions I carry with me are a secret no one will uncover. My thoughts of us are a tapestry of what could be, and they fill me with emotions so deep they can't be put into words. I fantasize about us, yet the thoughts I have are a private universe, a place where no one can truly know what I feel. Each time I picture us together, I feel a sense of peace, but the depth of that feeling is something only I will ever understand. There are moments when I picture a future with us, and it's a world where my feelings are too complex to share. I dream of you, but the connection I feel in those dreams is far beyond what words can capture. The emotions I imagine for us are far beyond anything I could describe, yet they remain a world all my own. I picture us in 1,000 different ways, but no matter how vivid those fantasies become, they stay just out of reach. When I fantasize about us, I see a connection so deep it feels eternal, but you'll never truly understand how powerful those emotions are. In my mind, we are always together, yet the emotions that come with that vision are too intimate for me to share. I fantasize about us in ways that no one could guess, but each thought brings with it a deep feeling I keep to myself. My heart holds a story of us that no one else can hear, a story of love, of hope, and desires that I'll never reveal. I imagine us together in ways that only my heart understands, but those feelings are too strong to put into words. There's a quiet longing I feel for us that only I know, a secret desire that remains hidden from the world. The thoughts of us I keep are woven with desire and longing, but they are far too personal to express aloud. In my fantasies, we share a connection that no one can see, and the feelings I have are something only my soul can know. I think of us often, but the feelings I carry are far more profound than anything I could ever say. I dream of our connection, but the depth of those dreams is something no one can truly grasp. The thoughts I have of us fill me with warmth, but they remain mine alone, hidden deep in my heart. In the quiet spaces of my mind, I see us in countless ways, each one more intimate than the last, yet no one will ever understand how I feel. I carry the fantasy of us in my heart, but the true depth of those feelings remains a mystery to everyone but me. There are moments when I lose myself in the thought of us, yet the true depth of those moments will forever remain locked within me. The fantasies I create about us fill my heart with a warmth only I can feel, a secret place where our connection grows deeper with each passing thought. When I close my eyes, I see us in a world beyond time, where our hearts are connected in ways words could never express. I fantasize about us in ways that no one could ever guess. Yet these feelings exist in a world only I know, far beyond what the eyes can see. The thought of us together fills me with emotions that I keep hidden, a deep well of love and desire that no one can ever truly understand. In the quiet of my mind, I picture us in 1,000 different ways, each more vivid and real than the last, but they remain mine alone. I dream of us in the stillness of my soul, and though the world moves around me, the depth of my emotions for you stays locked in this private universe. Every thought I have of us is more than a passing fantasy. It's an intricate web of emotion, connection, and desire that only I can feel. In my mind, we live in a world where the boundaries of reality fade, and our bond becomes the only truth, yet it's a world I'll never share. I imagine us together in ways that no one else could ever fathom, a place where my love for you is woven into every thought, every breath. The feelings I have for us are like a secret melody playing softly in my heart, but only I can hear its beautiful tune. Each time I think of us, I create a new world, a world where we are everything to each other, yet I'll keep that world to myself. The fantasies I carry of us are more than daydreams. They are an unspoken truth that pulses through me but stays hidden in the silence. I fantasize about us, not in the usual sense, but in a way that transcends time, emotion, and reality itself, a secret I'll never reveal. The world I've created in my mind for Hawaii is one of infinite possibilities, yet it's a world I visit alone, where only my heart understands. I imagine us in ways that no one could guess, and yet each thought brings a new wave of emotions that I keep locked away. In my dreams, we exist in perfect harmony, but the feelings I hold for you remain a mystery, one I'll never share with anyone. I fantasize about us in a world where every moment we share feels like the first. And yet, you'll never truly know how deep those fantasies go. The images of us together swirl in my mind, each one more vivid than the last. But you'll never be able to see what I see when I close my eyes. My mind often drifts to the possibilities of us, but no matter how much I dream, the true essence of my feelings will forever remain hidden. You might never realize the depth of my thoughts, for in my fantasies, We are intertwined in ways you could never comprehend. Every time I imagine us together, it's as if the world fades away, leaving just you and me. But this fantasy is something only I can truly know. There's a secret world in my mind where I imagine us, a place where you're always beside me. Yet it's a world that remains only mine to cherish. I often think of us, not in the present, but in the future that I dream up, where our connection is beyond what words can explain. The thoughts I have of us are nothing like reality. They're woven with desire, hope, and possibilities you could never guess. My heart races with the thought of us together, but my mind keeps the truth locked away, a secret only I can know. I fantasize about us in 1,000 different ways, but the truth behind these thoughts is something I'll never speak aloud. The fantasies I build in my mind are more vivid than anything real, and they carry emotions that run deeper than you could ever guess. In the quiet moments of my day, I imagine what it would be like for us to be more than just a thought. But it's a secret I keep hidden in my heart. You'll never know how deeply I imagine us, the way our souls might connect in a world of my own creation. I fantasize about us being together, yet the depth of my feelings is something I'll keep locked in the silence between us. In my fantasies, you are always there, but you'll never guess the emotions I feel as they linger far beyond the realm of what's visible. Sometimes I picture our future together, but the thoughts I have of us are wrapped in a sense of mystery that no one could truly understand. There are times when I imagine us existing in a parallel world, and yet the emotions I feel are too complex to put into words. I dream of us, yet the true essence of what I feel for you is something I'll never fully express. My fantasies about us are far more intricate than anything I show you, with feelings that resonate deeper than I ever let on. I often wonder if you can sense the unspoken connection between us, even if it's a world only I visit in my mind. What I imagine when I think of us is a place of pure connection, but no one will ever fully know what goes on inside my heart. The way I picture us together is far beyond ordinary, and yet it's something I'll never share, a feeling too personal to voice. In my mind, we've shared countless moments, but you'll never understand the true emotion behind each one. There's an entire world I've created in my mind, filled with us, yet no one can ever grasp how deep those emotions go. The thoughts I hold about us are more powerful than any words, locked inside a fantasy I'll never speak of. I fantasize about us in ways that only exist within my thoughts, a realm where my feelings and desires remain mine alone. The connection I imagine between us is so strong, yet it's a secret world that only I understand, kept hidden behind a veil of silence. When I think of us, I see more than just a love story. I see a deep, unspoken bond that remains hidden from view. My fantasies are filled with us in ways you'll never imagine, a place where our emotions dance together in perfect harmony. Sometimes I feel as though my thoughts of us are alive, yet they remain untold, a mystery locked within the depths of my heart. You'll never guess how often I fantasize about us, how deeply I imagine the ways our hearts could connect, but the truth is something I keep to myself. I envision us together, but the feelings that come with those fantasies are far too intense for words. In my dreams, we're always together, and the way I feel in those moments is something I'll never share with anyone. You'll never understand the complexity of my thoughts about us, how they are wrapped in emotion and longing that can't be expressed. When I close my eyes, I see us in 1,000 ways, but no one will ever fully know how those images make me feel. There's a part of me that's always with you, even when we're apart. Those moments live in my mind, and yet they remain a secret. I create worlds in my mind where we're together, but the feelings I have are too personal to share with anyone else. I imagine our connection in ways that only I understand, where every thought and every feeling speaks volumes, but stays locked inside.